Hey, what's up guys? So in this video I'll be talking about the hidden features on Samsung Galaxy Watch 8 Classic, and I'll be sharing some of my favorite hidden features later in this video. So make sure that you watch it till the end, and with that, let's get started. If you go into the music player and you start listening to a track, did you know that you can long press on the forward or back button to fast forward the track? So if I long press on it, it will fast forward the track. Same works for the back button. And if you press once, that will just skip the track. If you go into the voice recorder app and then tap on this button, it will turn on the speech to text feature. So what this will do is that not only will it record the audio, but will also transcribe it. So let's try this out. Now I'll be speaking and we'll see how this transcribes it. If we go back in here, so there you go, it has been transcribed really well. And obviously you can play and listen to your recording as well. There are some controls here where you can mute it, you can change the speed, go forward and go back. And your recordings on the watch will also sync up perfectly on your phone. So you can access them in the recorder app on your phone. Now if we go in the Play Store on this watch and scroll all the way down, we'll find some settings options. So in the settings, here you will see some really important stuff. So first one is the automatic app install. So this will install apps on your phone if the watch app requires it. So if you install an app on the watch but it requires an accompanying app on the phone, that will automatically be downloaded on your phone. You don't have to download it separately. Next one is auto update apps. So this will just automatically update apps on your watch as long as it is connected to Wi-Fi and is charging. And then this one is always set watch faces. So if you download new watch faces, they will automatically be set as your default watch face. If you go into the Google Messages app on this watch and then go in any conversation, you can tap on this mic button and then it will give you two options, voice message and voice to text. So you can actually record voice messages on the watch and send them in the Google Messages app. So now I can send it, and once the message is sent, you can also listen back to it. If you press the home and back button together, you can take a screenshot on this watch, and these screenshots will be saved in the gallery app on the watch and will also sync with your phone. If you go in settings and then go in modes and routines, you'll see that we have two modes here, sleep and theater mode. Now there is also an option to sync modes with phone. If you turn this on, you'll see that now we'll have a lot more modes on the watch. This is because now the modes between your phone and the watch have synced up. So all the modes that are available on your phone are now also available on the watch. And if you turn them on the watch, they will turn them on the phone as well, and vice versa. Now what I'll be focusing on here is the sleep mode. So if you go in here, you can turn it on from here. You can turn it on manually or you can schedule it. You can also see what it will do. But there's an option here, set on phone, so you can tap on that. And now let's take a look at the settings of the sleep mode on the phone. Now on the phone, you can see that you can turn it on from here. You can schedule it. You can also turn on the do not disturb mode when you turn on the sleep mode. Then there are some other actions that you can set. So for example, you can turn on the dark mode. You can turn on the always on display on Galaxy Watch. You can also turn off raise wrist to wake, touch screen to wake, and sound mode, which will be converted to mute. And then there are some other actions that you can add. Now here you have to keep in mind that these actions are combined for phone and watch. So when it applies to watch, it actually mentions Galaxy Watch. When it applies to phone, it does not mention anything, and that by default means that it's about the phone. There's a very cool setting here that many people don't know about, which is the appearance. So here you can change the appearance of the lock screen of your phone, home screen of your phone, and you can also change the watch face on your watch. So when the sleep mode turns on, you can actually select what watch face is set up on the watch, which is really cool. So all the watch faces that you've downloaded on the watch will be available here and you can select them. So right now I have selected this watch face, which is dynamic digits. So as soon as the sleep mode turns on, my watch face will change from whatever watch face I have currently to this one. So let's try this out. So right now I have this watch face. It's the same watch face but different theme. Now if I turn on the sleep mode on my phone, you will see that the watch face has turned green on my watch. Moving on, if you go in the device care in the settings on your Galaxy Watch 8, you'll see battery settings, storage, and memory. Now there is a hidden setting here that is not available on the watch but is available on the Galaxy Wear app on your phone. So let's take a look at that setting. Now if you go into the Galaxy Wear app on your phone, then go in watch settings and then go in device care, here you will see this additional option, diagnostics. If you'll tap on it, it will take you to the Samsung members app. But here you can go in Galaxy Watch 8 Classic and you can actually test all the different sensors and features of the watch. So for example, you can tap on this battery status and it will check the battery status of the watch for you and will come back to you and tell you if your battery status is normal. So there's a lot of hardware that you can test in the diagnostics section to make sure that your watch is working properly. You can also set up several default apps on this watch. So for that you need to go in settings, then go in apps, and here go in choose default apps. From here you can set up your default digital assistant, home app, phone app. You can also set up your messages app, whether you want Google Messages or Samsung Messages, and then you can also set up wallet app, whether you want Samsung Wallet or Google Wallet. If you have a message on the watch and you are using the Samsung keyboard to respond to that message, there is a very cool hidden feature here. Just long press the home button and start talking and the keyboard will transcribe your speech into text. So let's see how this works. This is a test. And then you can send this message. This is a very quick way to dictate your messages and send them away. Did you know that you can reverse the orientation of the display on this watch? For that, you need to go in settings, go in general, and scroll all the way down until you find orientation. Go in here, and here you will see the wrist. So by default, it's set to left and button position is right. So this is how you wear it, right? But you might want to wear this watch on your right wrist with the buttons on the outside like this. So you can do that by selecting this left orientation, which will reverse the display orientation, and now you can wear the watch on your right wrist with buttons still on the outside. So that's about it from this video, guys. These were the hidden tips and tricks on Galaxy Watch 8 Classic. I hope you've liked them. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.